again, dear ones. Reverend Robert with you here on a Friday evening, the last Friday evening of 2021. So grateful that you're with us. It's 8:15 in the Mountain Time Zone, and that means it is time for our evening prayers. So thank you for being with me here on this rockin' New Year's Eve. I think that's an old statement, an old used line. However, as soon as this prayer program is over, our dear friend Camille Conte, if you head over to our website, ntmedia.org, and click on the radio button, you'll get to hear our dear friend Camille Conte's podcast, her program, The Camille Conte Show, and it's a rockin' New Year's Eve show. I got to listen to it earlier today. It's really good. You're going to like it. So please make sure you join us for that tonight at 8:30, and that's over on the radio station. Okay, so here we are, the true cusp of the celebration of letting go and the celebration of the anticipation of the excitement for what happens next, for what we get to do in 2022. Because I've been busy, and I know a lot of people feel like they haven't been able to do anything. It's been so long since we've been able to do things. So, now we get to do in 2022. There's going to be so much too. And that's the cool part. There's so many opportunities now more than ever, with the great resignation, the great reset, with all the great things that have happened over the past 2 years now. It's been a whirlwind. It's been weird. It's been crazy. I know that there are so many that are still suffering, and we have felt loss and confusion and betrayal, and the whole gamut of human experience has been a rich opportunity for all of us, I believe, to step into a greater sense of this is what I am about, this is what I'm here to be about, and this is what I want to continue to be about. And so those that know me know that I'm not here to be making resolutions. I'm not here to tell you need to make resolutions. I don't believe in resolutions. I think resolutions are just a setup for us to cast blame on something else in our lives other than ourselves when we don't follow through to ourselves with our own promises. So I prefer to set intentions. I prefer to set the intention of communicating more and more effectively. I set the intention to work out a bit more and stretch my body more and be more active. I set the intention to eat better and to let go of the bad habits in my life, like iced tea. I'm setting the intention to be done drinking canned iced teas. And to let go of those sugary drinks that I know are not good for me, but I still find so yummy tasteful. So, okay, wait, let's not go there. We're going to stick in the place of saying, hey, yes, we can. Yes, we can. There is so much good going on. And I'm so excited for that. So I thank you for being with me here this evening. We're going to get started. And now remember, this is not a begging and beseeching prayer. This is truly an opportunity to be in an affirmation of truth as we see it. And so if you'd like to get your prayer request added to our prayer work here at the network, please send a prayer request, prayer@ntmedia.org, and or drop something in the comment box. We'll be happy to pray for you on those things as well. All right, if you're in a safe space and you're comfortable, I invite you to join me as I embrace that holy breath that is the promise of 2022. And I let go of the holy breath that was the experience of 2021. Free from any judgment of what happened, what could have happened, should have had happened, didn't happen, did happen. And the calling in of the magnificence of what shall happen. Of the amazing ways we each get to show up in the coming year as the divine. For that is what I know beyond anything. There is truly only one power, presence, and intelligence in this universe. I call it God, and I know that it operates, it expresses itself perfectly, completely, wholly, nothing missing, nothing absent. It expresses itself as your life right now. It expresses itself as my life right now. In this divine moment. In this perfect moment. And so I find myself at that place of setting the intention of more fully embracing the oneness that is around me at this moment, that is all around, of being more fully engaged with being a witness of that oneness and being an agent of that oneness and being a demonstration of that oneness and living the principles, the practices that serve my evolution, that serve my expression of life. And if that's happening in my life, I know it's happening for each and every one. Everyone, everywhere has this freedom, this opportunity to co-create with the divine, to create a life, a life of magnificence, a glorious life. And so knowing this one power is forever expressing itself through and as all of creation, the only thing that may dam the flow of creative expression in my life is me. As I recognize that truth, as I recognize that fun piece about the truth, I can let go. I can let go of any judgments I hold about myself. I can let go of any beliefs and limitation that I have about myself. As I do this for myself, I claim for each one that hears these words a sense of that same experience of letting go of the self-judgments, letting go of the condemnations, letting go of anything that doesn't serve our evolution, our forward progress into the new, into the next, into getting things done in 2022. What we get to do. We get to be love. We get to be peace. We get to be the place of boundaries. We get to be the place of healing. We get to be the place of creation and invention. We get to be the place of vision. We get to be all that. And so much more. For there are no limits to how each one may express themselves in this thing called life. There are no limits to how we may each express ourselves divine in life. And so while some choose to use this law for egoic or greed or personal means, it's simply a misuse of the law. It's not the truth of the law. And so wherever I may see someone misusing the law, misusing these principles, I just send a blessing of love, a blessing of healing, a blessing of deep knowing that we are all one. For every misuse of the law is born from a sense of separation, born from a sense of division between the human and the divine. And what we know is we know that the human and the divine are just that, human and divine. It is a both and proposition, the divine and the human and the divine. I lose track of where one starts, where the other lets off, because there is no other, there is no one, there is only the one. This one, human and divine, divinely human, humanly divine. And I carry that into the new year. I carry the intentions to be that human divine, that divinely human experience, expression in the world, bringing forth new ideas, allowing new visions to reveal themselves, doing the work, getting my hands dirty, doing all that it is that I am called to do in service to a vision of a world that works for everyone, for all. As I speak these words, I claim for anyone that may feel any resonance with any of this at all to come into an energetic alignment, an energetic vibrational alignment that says, yes, I shall serve. Yes, I shall be my most magnificent self. Yes, I shall let nothing hold me down. Yes, I shall not hide my light. Yes, I shall shine brightly. So those around me may be inspired to shine their lights. And together we create a world of enlightenment, A world where the enlightened expression, the enlightened vibration encompasses the planet, and everyone, no one left behind, everyone is awakened to their spiritual magnificence. And as that happens, day by day, heartbeat by heartbeat, as that happens, then the barriers and the falsehoods and the lies and all that no longer serves, all that stuff just falls away. It drifts back, it melts back into the nothingness from whence it came, so that the divine spirit, God, may take on a new form, a form that serves the evolution of human consciousness. That is what we are doing. We are letting go of the old consciousness that served to a point so that we may embrace and take on a new consciousness that carries us, calls us, propels us into the new vision of that world that works for all. I am so very, very blessed to be in this precipice, to be in this vibrational space of knowing it is all good because it is all God. Then it could be no other way. And so I am thrilled to overflowing with gratitude for this opportunity, for this connection, for this chance to allow this revelation to flow out into creation. Grateful beyond measure, most especially grateful to know that God's got this. That divine oneness has already begun the operations to bring this prayer into form. All that is left is for me to get out of the way, to let go of any question about how or when or why or what it looks like or who's going to do, to let go of all of that and be in the place of knowing God's got this. And so it is done. And I can let it be. I let go. I let God be God. And if any of this has resonated with you in any way, please join me in an affirmation of truth as we say together. And so it is. And so it is. Thank you, dear ones. Thank you so much for being with us here on the New Thought Media Network. Thanks for being a part of what we do. This is it. This is our last broadcast for 2021. We'll be back in the morning with normal broadcasting. We got prayer time. We've got our Science of Mind and Spirit conversation series now. We're going to change the name of that from lecture series to conversation series. But please plan to join us tomorrow morning, 8:15 for morning prayers tomorrow. And then again at 9 for the Science of Mind and Spirit conversation series. We got a whole new lineup of people I want to introduce you to that are going to be a part of this team this year. So I'm really, really excited for what tomorrow morning will bring, and excited to ring in the new year with my friends and my family. I trust you stay safe and stay happy and are able to do that in your own special way as well. If you've given any amount to New Thought Media Network this past year, I want to personally say thank you. You have made what we're doing possible. We've got so much coming in 2022 for you. We're going places. We've got more and more opportunities to engage out in the world. And we've got more and more ways that we're bringing forward to engage in the digital world as well. So before the year's over, we're going to take one more chance to say thank you to the people that make this all happen. Please join me.
Thank you, Center for Spiritual Living Denver, for your continued support. Thank you, Center for Spiritual Living Midtown Atlanta, for your monthly contribution. Thank you, Center for Spiritual Living North Jersey, for your monthly contribution. And Suze Ajit, thank you for your very generous donation. And a special thanks to Hefferland Foundation for your generous technology grant. And a big shout out to all our committed donors.
Yes. Thank you to everyone that makes this network possible. Your financial gifts, contributions, and donations go a long, long way to making sure we can continue to do what we're doing here and bring this out into the world. And if there's still time, kind of said I wouldn't do this, but I'm going to do it. There's still time. You can get one more donation before the end of the year if you wanted to, and if you'd like to. Tax information will be coming out within a couple of weeks. If you have made a donation, you can expect a digital tax letter that you can use to, we'll track how much you gave and let you know how much that is coming up in just a couple of weeks. So we just let you know, though. We don't let everybody know what you gave. We just let you know what you gave. All right, I'm going to get out of here, folks. Enjoy what's left of the year. We'll see you again in 2022. Until next time, I'm forgetting what movie I'm going to show. Oh, I'm forgetting how I'm getting out of here. I got to get out of here some way, right? Yes. Let's do this. An oldie but a goodie. Until next time. Peace.